That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
見張り塔どこだちょっとわからない。なんかね、ファストトラベルができなかったんですよね。あ、こっちか。あ、安息の門、ここ辺か。ファストトラベルが使えませんみたいな表示が出たんで、多分その手前でイベントがあるんだろうなと思って歩いてきたんですが、あ、そうだ。スキルすごい溜まってるんだよな。これを取ろう。乗り物呼び出し。OK。まあ、今は乗らないけど。多分なんかイベントがあるんだろう、この辺。安息の門がどうやらやられたらしいな。ちょっと遅かったのか、もしかして。この辺か、これ木が燃えてる感じ？これ前こんなんじゃなかったっけ？イベント進んでやられたのか、これ。あー、なんか黒い煙出てるわ。あ、なんかいる。うわー、コラプターがいるわ。コラプター、あれ前からいたやつ違う？ちょっといや準備しよう。いやー、いるね。やっちゃっていいんだよね、これ。やべ、右側にもいる。あー、危ね。右側から落とすけど、やべ。よし、やった。待て待て待て待て。どこだ。敵がいるだろ、敵が。これか？爆発音がするなと思ったら、あ、なんかびっくりマーク出てるやついるな。ウォッチャーか。ウォッチャーの間がつきね。左側にもいなかったか？いな、あー、待って、来た。
Safe for a few minutes anyway.
よし、やった。
The Nora made a stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold.
なるほど。
This is Hades' future. Metal and ash.
鉄と灰だけ。みんな大丈夫なんかな。みんなって言ってももうみんなの顔を忘れつつあるけどちょっと私の中ですげえ音すんな。誰？コラプターか？あー、なんかいるわ。なんかやばくね？やべ、カルトだ。隠れる場所が欲しい。うわー、やべえ。デスブリンガーだ。デスブリンガーとカルトと。よし、やった。あった、隠れる場所あった。すげえいるぞ、やべえ。待って待って待って待って、すげえいる。やべえ、どうしよう。あ、ウォッチャーか、こいつら。やべえ、カルトもいる。カルトもいるし、やばい、敵地のど真ん中来ちまったな。どうしようかな。あいつら帰っていったか。 あいつら帰ってったね。やべ、来た。デスブリンガーはさ、あれできないんだっけ。ああ、できないな。オーバーライドはできないのか。こいつ弱点とか、ああ、一応壊せるっちゃ壊せるんだ。やべやべやべやべゲームがやばい。そして眩しい光がやばい。ちょっと待って、光が眩しすぎる。光が眩しすぎて何も見えない。やべえ、ミサイルやべ、来たぞ。お前らは来るな。ちょっと待て、こいつら厄介。やべ、水入っちゃった。上に上がれない。待って待って、どこから上がれる、どこから行ける。来た。上に下がりすぎて上に上がれないという。やばい。下ってきた。上がれない、ダメだ。向こう岸から行くか。しょうがないな。ついでにセーブしとくか。生き返っちゃった。煙となんかあれでよく見えないんだよな。あれデスブリンガーなんか1ポイント回復してね。なんで1回離れたから1回離れたら1ポイント回復すんの。反則だろそんなの。いや反則なんで全回復してんだこいつら。全回復するな。いたーいてててててて。やばい、さすがにこの正面来て戦うの無茶か。あ、また落ちちゃったもう水に落ちちゃうよ。川登っていくか。もう俺あいつら無視してどうこれ。あそこにいるの敵か。あいつら。あっちも敵だ。よし、やった。 ちょい待って、遠距離用の武器を持っといた方がいいな。こうしよう。当たった死ぬほど具だったわ。なんかデスブリンガーうろうろしてっけどいいや、もう無視しよう。あいつ全回復するし。こっちでいいのは違うわ向き違った。全然行くべき方向こっちじゃなかった。あっちだわ。あっちか。カルト集団別に倒さなくてもよかったんだ。
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
あ、サンダージョーだ。サンダージョーはちょっとやばいな。しかも間がつき。この上から攻撃したいんだけど、サンダージョー登れねえかな、ここ。
We'll leave it to savages to try hiding in a tomb. We'll leave their corpses to rot in there when all's done.
ダメか。サンダージョーと正面切ってやりたくないし、カルト兄弟の人数が多すぎてちょっと攻撃を仕掛けたくないな。ダメか。ここの地形どうなってたっけ。あ、逆からでも回り込めるか。あれ、そもそも目的地、いや向こうか。目的地。まあ一応なんかそのあからさまにこれ使えっていう感じでデスブリンガー機関砲があるんだけど、やべ。あ、イベントイベント発生した。みんななんでちょっと待って私こっそりやりたい。なあ、戦闘始まったいきなり。なんでこっち側にいるの。いやー、こういうつもりじゃなかった。いやーこういうつもりじゃなかった。こういうつもりじゃない。私こういうつもりじゃないんです。参ったな。よし、いた。右側のあれが厄介なんだよね。落としたい。よし、やった。右側のやつ、よし、落とした。あとその顎じゃねえ、顔の横についてるやつ。いて。よし、尻尾もやっちゃえ。やべえ、ビーム来た。やべえ、死んじゃう。よし。カルトのやつらやった。いや、まだ生きてるな。やべ、近接するか。こいつ近寄ってきた。 ああ、また当たっちゃった。こいつどこがやべっ、突っ込んできた。でもこの障害物があれば、でもな、障害物破壊する可能性あんだよなこいつら。やばいもうちょい。よし、やった。そしたらもうちょっとお前たちはこれでいいや。よし。よし、やった。こんなもんか。やれやれだぜ。ちょっと待って、弾を作ろう。うわー、危なかった。矢が。やれやれ。バール超久しぶりだな。
Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been
めっ
lost.
ちゃ持ち上げてくれるじゃん。英雄になっとるぞ、いつの間にか。
You
異端者だったのに。
saved the tribe.
あ、怪
Did
我し
what
とる
no
バール。
brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving,
結構ボロボロだぞ。
so much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
でも結構マジで一騎当選の活躍だからな、アロイ。一人で何人敵を殺してんだっていう。
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded.
まあ義勇兵は前
Never
線で戦
before
ってっから
has
な。
an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo.
それどころじゃないってことか。あ、キルサね。一番理解があった
Well, she
長
didn't
老じゃん。
agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
オッケ
I
ー。
need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
またあの山に入れるんだな、とりあ
But
え
I
ず
didn't。come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
よし、今度はあれだろう、中枢まで入れるだろう。義勇兵を漁るという。いやー、あ、これセーブポイントかと思ったら違うのか。ちょっと一旦セーブしたいな、この戦いの後。中かセーブできるのは。結構遠いな。結構遠い。入っちゃうか、じゃあ。ちょっと待って。行くか。
Oh, Mother be praised. It's the Seeker.
咳しとる。 あー、みんな避難してきてんだな、中にやっぱり。
Aloy!
え、テブ
You've returned.
どこテブ
Teb?
あれテブどこドイツあ、こいつかあ、違う、これバールだわ。あ、テブどこ行ったこのイベントマーク出てるやつか
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
相変わらずめちゃめちゃ行ってくるな。バール、レッシュ、シュン、ビア、エナラ。あれ
Goddess, remember my family in our time of need.
あ、あっちか。テブと話がしたい
I
んだ
knew
よ。あ
you would survive.
横になってんのか。
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
テブよ。ヌーとかっていう治療法がちゃんとあるんだな。レッシュ。
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
なんかイエシ。なんかイエシレッシュ。
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a moment. I meant to ask you some things.
Of course.
あ、いや、聞きたいことはな
I
い。
should speak to the High Matriarchs.
Yes, they're waiting for you. We'll talk later.
ちょい待ち、ソナもいたよね。
The battle was lost until you came.
わあ、ソナ会話画面がない。なんだって
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
ランスラはどうしたいんまあ、わからなくもないけどね、気持ちとしては。実際アーロイのせいで襲われてるとこあるからな。私を止めることはできない。無視してハッチを通る。恐れる必要はないと言っとくか。
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
うわあ、どけた。
Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
わお。あ、いいね、このシーン。その顔が見たかったんだぜ、みんなの。驚きの顔がよ。
to
わあ入った
Cradle 9, Brood 1.
エレウシスクレードル9
I see you're inside.
わ
Figured
あ
I might
話し
be
かけて
hearing
きた
from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
んいけるぞこっちはとりあえず先に行っていいのかおなんかあるやん
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
どうなってんのあなんかあるねデータがあるわお
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
めちゃめちゃやなサービターってこんなすごい人間の姿してんだなもう完全に壊れてるけどこれはすっごい機械の形してんなでも今の映像を見る限りかなり人間に近かったな
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Ah, おもちゃがある子供部屋か子供部屋っちゅうか遊び部屋かこれはガラスで入れないけどおまたサービターが
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
わあ制圧しとる
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
わお制圧してんだあー絵描いてんななるほどねあれ
White is the color of clouds.
Yellow is the color of the sun.
Green is the color of grass.
Flowers can be any color. Take a look.
These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
勉強しとる。外見たことないのにね、空の色とか学んでるんだろうな。
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
まあ、どのぐらいここにいたんだろうね。
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
わあなんかあれかな、結構もう子供たち成長しているからお世話されるような年じゃなくなってるのにお世話しようとしてきてんのかな、サービターが。それでなんかちょっと変な感じになってんのかな。
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
ああ、食べ物がない。
Out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves
戻れないの
and take care of each
こ
other.
こ拠点にしてもいいじゃん別に。
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
いやすごい唐突に解放されるじゃんもうちょっとなんか徐々に慣らしていくみたいなことはできなかったのかな。急にさ外に行きなさいみたいな、なかなか厳しいよねスパルタ教育だな。しかも戻ってこれないという。
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
なるほどね。まあこんな建物の中閉じ込められてるのに入れない部屋があるってなったらそれは嫌だろうな。
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
実現しなかったのか。
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
あんだけ準備してたのにアポロ結局使えなかったのか。それでなんかこの世界の今の時代の人たちは何にも知らないんだな。 なんでだろう、なんかなんか故障しちゃったのかな。壊れちゃった
Hello,
のか。
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
またかい。
Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
Hello, child. My name is
全部一緒
Samina.
かこれ。
Today is a big day. Your
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
しかしそもそもこの部屋入れなかったからな。
Group 1 control priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
どれからこれ？これはどうも違うな。住人解放、クロスチェック管理を封鎖、データをアーカイブ、運用中断、G プライム命令を受信。
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them, in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
じゃあガイアはもういないのかな。もう破壊されてしまった後なのか、これは今。で、そのハデスが暴走したきっかけっていうのは何なんだろう。なんかが起こって自我を持ってしまったって言ってたけど、謎だな。まあで、アーロイはガイアによって作られたわけだけど、この危機的状況を回避するためにね、ソベック博士じゃなきゃ収拾がつかないということで作られたわけだが、まあ確かに作られた道具と言えなくもないけど、サイレンスの言う通りそんなに悲しむようなことでもない気がするな。どうなんだろう、ちょっとわからない。気持ちがどうだか僕にはわからないけど、もし僕だったらなんかむしろ喜ぶような気がするけどな。いや、喜びはしないか。ちょっと大変な仕事だからね、この世界を救うみたいなことだから、ちょっとプレッシャーが半端ないとは思うけど、でも、作られたからって、ショックとはならないような気がするな。プレッシャーから逃げたい気持ちはあるにせよ。やべやべやべやべやべ、わあ、死ぬかと思った。あ、これ上か、上か。
This is going to be interesting.
あれ、こっちは戻る感じか。あ、戻る感じか。ちょっとあれだな、一旦セーブしたいな、本当に。さっきからずっとセーブがしたいんだけど、あれだな、今日ワクチン打ってきたんですよね。なんか副反応かな、体調が徐々に悪くなってきてるんだが、セーブしてやめたいんですけどね、今。非常に。わあ、ひれ伏しとる。
Aloy,
うわあ、ランスラ
forgive.
態度が。
The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
あ、急に。
Aloy, anointed of the Nora. Up. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. and it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
まあ急に崇拝されるとな手のひらぐるんぐるんだからな。ちょっとみんなスキャン開始。ああスキャンできるんだ奥入れるんだこれ。あ入れるわけじゃないのか。クエストおおマスターオーバーライド手に入れる。ハデス本当に倒せんのかな。
How kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
ああいろいろ聞けんじゃん。
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
いや聞きたいわ。長いのかそんなに長い。うわ一旦セーブしたい。まあいいか聞こうか。
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
ああなんか娘いるみたいなこと言ってたもんなロスト。
What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
祝宴の使者
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
ちょっとわからんな
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world
so
over, he
なの?
said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even into the Forbidden West.
西方にまで行ったの?
The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
なるほどな。
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
抱きしめる仕草初めてじゃないかこれ。初めてそんな動きをしたなアロイ。ははー。一応話しとくか。あ、ジェザ。
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
ジェザはでもなんかその中立の立場っていう感じの人だよね。ティルサはティルサでさ、ちょっとアーロイを持ち上げすぎなとこあるからそのプレッシャーがねちょっと辛いみたいなとこあるんだけど、逆にランスラはすごいけなしてきてたしな。
Anointed. I misread the signs.
いやいいわ、その手のひら返しちょっと気まずいから。気まずい気まずい。
In all my years, I have never seen anything like that.
名前ある人たちみんななんかイベント関係の人なんだろうな。エナラってちょっと覚えてないけど。ピア。
Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
Aloy, how did you do that?
アラーナ、あ、トックとアラーナ。
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
トックとアラーナ久しぶりじゃん。トックってなんか怪我して動けなくなってたやつだよね。確か。
Saw you emerge. Forgot. But it's still hard to believe. You were an outcast once. And now.
No way.
I'm not sure what you.
すげえムセトルが。あれ話しかけられない。あ、オラーラとしか話しかけられないのか。
Aloy, how did you do that?
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nicole. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
ナコはね、ナコは聞き覚えあるわ。
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
わおその話はもういいわ。メリディアンで会おう。
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
なんかこのバールとめっちゃいい感じになっとるやん。
Blessings upon you.
あいつどこいた？いた。レッシュ。
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
レッシュ何どっか行くの裏切るのまさかレッシュ。いや全然ありえそうだけどね、レッシュだったら。敵になってもあれだぞ。容赦しないぞ。普通に。一切躊躇しないぞ、こっちは。悪いけど。あ、テブ。
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
見てなかった
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
そうなんだ。よく、いや、結構見えるだろ、この位置。あ、人が邪魔だったのかなみんな立ってたから。いやー、そうか。なんかすげえでかい武器持ってんな、こいつ。よし、行くか。そんじゃ。よーし。じゃあいよいよちょっとセーブしようか。
Getting soaked from melted snow.